Hey friends, it's Jocelyn Roof here with another LeadMN Minute. The Minnesota legislative session started earlier this week. Wait, before you keep scrolling, let me tell you something exciting. This year, the Minnesota legislature has a $7.7 billion surplus. That is money they can use to invest in students. Here's what LeadMN wants them to do with that extra money. Our #1 legislative priority is college affordability. We want the legislature to commit to investing $125 million in community and technical colleges, which would decrease tuition 17% and put $900 a year back in the pockets of students. Minnesota has the 7th highest tuition and fees in the country for community colleges. For years, Minnesota has been balancing its budget on the backs of students. With a surplus, now is the perfect opportunity to help students who are struggling to afford to pay for school. Our second priority is to make it easier for students to transfer between community colleges and four-year universities. Currently, only 22.5% of community and technical college students transfer in their first 3 years. This is despite the fact that over 80% of students express a desire to obtain a bachelor's degree. Another critical issue is to make sure that more Minnesota students fill out the FAFSA. When students don't fill out the FAFSA, they miss out on opportunities to receive grants and scholarships to fund their education. In fact, Minnesota students left almost $49 million in federal grants on the table by not filling out the FAFSA. We want to join 6 states in making FAFSA completion a requirement in order to graduate high school. When Louisiana did this, they saw a 25.9% bump in FAFSA completion rates and a 6.7% increase in college enrollment. Lastly, we want to build off the momentum from the Basic Needs Barrier Reduction Act, the Mental Health Awareness Act, and the Hunger-Free Campus Act by continuing to advocate for basic needs support on college campuses across the state. Nearly 50% of students struggle with either housing or food insecurity. The legislature needs to fund colleges so they can serve students in times of crisis. The Minnesota legislature has the money to do all of this and much more, but we need your help in telling them to make college students a priority this session. Join us by writing a letter, attending an event, or sharing your story with us. Check in the description of this video for more ways to get involved. I'm Jocelyn Roof, and this has been your LeadMN Minute. We'll see you next time.